Hello there, everyone. I am here with the lovely Tribs, or as others may call her, I hit them, Tribini. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good today, Count. And also, you don't need to worry about the pronouns thing. I take any and all, so you really just can't get it wrong.
Very good to know, because I'm very forgetful. Quite an airhead.
Yeah, no worries. I get it.
Oh, yes, I am quite the airhead. But yes, I am here today with you to interview you. For my first question, what planet do you hail from? Because you are an alien VTuber, is that correct?
Yes, this is true. Um, it's a terrestre planet, basically meaning that it's very similar to Earth in terms of what survives there. The original name was TR-18. There was no official name for it. Terrestre planets usually begin with a T prefix. It was an experimental thing where a lot of scientific communities came together and brought back old genetic samples from species that did not survive on their planet and put it all together to see what would happen on this new one.
So essentially, a cocktail dish where people did a mushkalons with living beings.
Oh, absolutely. Genetic potpourri.
Sounds about right. Genetic smorgasbord.
Very much so.
Yes, yes, yes. Was there any ways? Were there any differences that planet had to Earth, or was it like exactly the same?
We weren't given as much technology, unfortunately. Some people may have called it tribalistic, but I wouldn't even call it that. That was more so just how our society was built up. But we did have technologies such as communications, a little bit of travel, not much though. We didn't have cars or anything like that. Honestly, it was better for the environment, anyways.
That's a smart move. You can see how the Earth's handling this right now. Like, wow.
This
Ugh.
place sucks.
Oh, it does. I know, right? This place very much sucks. Pun intended.
I
Vampire
get
jokes.
it. I get it. Hey.
uh, okay, now for my next question. Why is your skin blue? Was there any like lore reason or?
Nope, that's just how it is. And honestly, that's not what my entire species is like. It's more of a gradient. It can kind of go from like a pinkish color to a bluish color to like even like a cyan a little bit.
Very interesting. Do your antennas have any like radio purposes? Can you tune into the radio with them?
It would be cool if I could, but I can't. Maybe there's
Rip.
some sort of attachment you can make for that because, our antennas work similar to other antennae where it does pick up on signals, but not necessarily radio waves, more like pheromones, you know?
I see, I see. How did you get into VTubing?
Oh, actually, I a bit of a space traveler and all that, and I met these two really cool people on my adventures. One of them is Kitanda, space elf, and the other one is Little Nee, who is a space neko.
Oh, I think I've heard of Little Knee before. Very
hmm
interesting. She's a space neko. I actually didn't know that.
Well, I don't know if she talks about the space part as much anymore, but I still remember when she had two cute little antennae on her head instead of the cat ears.
No. Now, what is your favorite food that you have ever eaten?
Ooh, that's a hard one. I'm really particular to fish lately. Don't know why.
Fish gang, rise up!
Yeah. That's not to say I'm gonna eat any of you fishy VTubers out there, as tasty as you look sometimes.
Especially Kelly Coy, those fins be looking kind of thick.
Don't even get me started on Kelly.
Yeah. uh, I will be linking Callie in the description of this video as well. Everyone who's watching this, do check her out as well as Tribs.
Yes, Callie made my what I'm presenting with today. My picture.
Yes. Callie is an amazing artist, and Tribs is just the wholesomest being to ever exist.
I still don't get why you think I'm wholesome because I'm really eh
I don't
not.
know, it's just the vibes you give off.
Give up wholesome vibes.
Wholesome vibes! Fire!
Oh, that's destructive.
Destructive wholesomeness. None will
Eh.
survive the wholesome lasers. Uh, now, what inspired your character design, if anything, or did you just think it was neat?
Oh, that's interesting. Um, I think I've touched on it before, but this design was actually born from, I think back in 2013 or 2014, my friends invited me to play Star Trek online. And there's this full alien creator system in there, and that's where this design basically came from. Despite me knowing nothing about Star Trek at all, and I still don't. But I added more onto it as time went on. And the original design, actually, a fun fact, and I sometimes I think about bringing this back somehow, but I think about how hard it would be to model. I used to have spines on my jaw.
Ah, to be honest, you could probably do that with a hair tool if you use the hair tool correctly, but I'm not going to go near that one.
Yeah, no kidding. And plus, it was also like a reactive thing where the more I try to be threatening, the more they poke out. Otherwise, they're kind of like flat up against the face.
So like a dinosaur.
A little bit, yeah.
A scree.
Dinosaur.
Okay, now a question about the meme. Are you a
Uh-oh.
bottom or are you a top? Or are you a Switch? Are you a Nintendo Switch?
Hang on, I'm contacting my lawyers real quick to see what I'm legally allowed to say in this interview.
Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. We'll be right back. Do 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 do
Ah, I
do
got the
do.
message. I abstain.
You abstain.
I
Fair
abstain.
enough, fair enough, fair enough.
I do like
Okay.
Breath of the Wild though.
Okay. Yeah. For my next question, what color is the sun by your planet? Is that yellow, or is it like a different color?
Um, it's kind of hard to tell because I mean, light is light. It's kind of blinding. But I
Yes.
think it has more of a reddish tint to it.
Huh. Let's hope it doesn't explode soon then.
Uh, well, I mean,
Let's hope
planet's
it's
long
not
gone
becoming a
anyway, so if it
supergiant.
does explode, nothing's gonna get hurt.
Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. Now, back in your planet or anywhere really, if they went off into space, do you have any brothers or sisters or people you consider to be brothers and sisters?
One, sibling. Um, I don't really remember much about my family. I know it was what they call like a basic nuclear family setup, two parents, two kids. But honestly, I just haven't seen my brother in so long that I want to be able to tell you what he's up to nowadays.
Well, I can probably tell you he's up to great heights. Just like you.
I'm 4'8".
Shit. Oh. Well, let me pick you up then. I'm 6 feet tall, so that works.
Yes!
I pick you up!
It's like the Lion King.
You are now up above me in terms of PNG height.
Thank goodness.
You are now enormous. So I can no
Great.
longer bully you.
Nobody can. Nobody will. But they know it's good for them.
Okay, okay, okay. So you said before your species like a mushkalon smorgasbord like of different species, right?
Mm-hmm.
What species are you are make up your DNA kind of? Because I did notice you
Well,
have a
one
tail.
that the tail, I'm not entirely sure where it comes from, but hang on, let me make sure I pronounce this correctly. One thing actually did come from our Earth, or your Earth, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And that is a old human ancestor called Homo floris I'm gonna butcher it. Floresiensis, I think it is.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Was an old early human known to be very short, found on the island of Flores in Indonesia.
That's why you're a munchkin then. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. If there's one thing you would want to tell the audience like if there's one thing you want to say to the audience in terms of achieving your dreams or just something in general, what would you tell them?
Um, there's a lot of stuff that goes on in the VTubing community. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not so good. But no matter what it is, don't let it get you down. The numbers, while they make you feel good, they're not that important. And what's really important is the people who you meet and the connections that you make and what you do with them.
I couldn't agree more. I could not agree more. That was absolutely amazing.
Mm.
One last quick. Oh, sorry. We're gonna say something.
No, I was just agreeing.
Ah. And one more question before we wrap up the interview. Why are there diamond tattoos on you?
Oh, that they just look nice. There's
Valid.
no really big reason behind them or big hidden meaning behind them, like it means bravery or something. I don't know.
Hmm.
It's more of just like I think it looks nice. I put them on every morning.
Okay, actually, one more question. May I give you
Hmm.
head pats?
Absolutely, but be careful around the antenna. A little bit sensitive.
Pet, 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 pet,
Ha!
pet, 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 pet. Okay. While Tribs goes into a catatonic state from the pets, I would like you to urge you all to like and subscribe if you want to see more of these interviews. Thank you all for coming and have a great day.